products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Excuse me, miss. What's that ding-ding noise?
Oh, that's customers collecting points from a frequent shopper program.
Okay.
Each time you shop with your frequent shopper card, you earn points, which can be redeemed for future discounts on purchases. Seems like you don't have one.
Nope.
You can sign up today and start collecting your points.
And again, we've got to welcome everyone tuned into another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean, that is Grenada, where we have it all in abundance. We're talking about the sand, the sea, the sun, beautiful people. You know, I like to promote my country. You know, nobody needs to pay me for that. I do that for free because it's home. This is who we are. Of course, if you have not visited a Caribbean island, you may want to try Grenada first. We are the safest island in the region. Of course, we have a very rich culture. Don't forget to check out Carriacou and Petit Martinique as well. I mean, everything you're looking for in a good vacation can be found right here in Grenada. I kid you not. I've been everywhere. Like, I've been everywhere. And I can tell you, there's nothing that, I mean, limited things that other hotels and other countries can offer you that will beat what we can offer here in Grenada. You know, we just top notch on everything. And understand, if you're looking for a good experience, make it 473. Welcome again. This is another Mikey Live program. My name is Mikey Hutchinson, and of course, we have a few things to tell you about. Dust haze can be expected from this evening. Of course, going into the next few days, it's going to be hard for a couple of people who have respiratory problems. For those of you who might be experiencing a little bit of discomfort and you're not sure why, probably that's the reason. We've got a lot of Saharan dust coming our way. The National Secondary School Quiz. We're going to tell you the finalists, the participating schools. The event is going to be streamed live right here on Mikey Live this Friday. We've got an update from Nawasa. We also have one from the Spice Mass Corporation, and other few things to tell you about safeguarding Grenada's traditional seeds and plants. We're going to talk to you about that. We are going to hear from the agronomist. All right. we're going to hear from the Ministry of Agriculture. St. Mark Bailey Bridge update. We're going to share that with you as well. So we have a few things to talk about on the business. Taking a break, coming back. Don't forget the headlines was brought to you through kind compliments of Courts, Grenada Limited, Digicel Nawasa, Real Value, IGA Supermarket, Superb Distributors, Infinite Contractors, of course. We've got the Mikey Insurance on board as well. And so we are always happy to have them with us. Remember, someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credits, compliments, Digicel. That lucky person might just be you. We'll be back.
Pick your daily reward from the Quartz Ready Cash Money Tree. Every customer is a winner with every loan of $3,000 or more from Quartz Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win a weekend for two at Sandals. No deposit, no collateral needed. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash location today or apply online at www.quartz.com. Get more for 2024 with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get even more entertainment with Disney Plus included. The best of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic all in one place. Whenever you want, plug into Plus to enjoy Disney Plus and much more with a home fiber bundle. Sign up today. Digicel Plus.
Alrighty. Oops. Sorry. So, yep. We are getting straight into the business. Now, the date for the Grenada Invitational has been announced. The date is set for June 6th. That's right, at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. They call it the Olympic Send-Off. That's right, the Olympic, they say, Send-Off, all right? 50 years of independence, all right, and 40 years of Olympic participation. Grenada to the world. So mark the date down, set it down in your calendar. It will be on the 6th of June, 2024 for the Grenada Invitational. All right. Now, the next thing that we have to tell you about, boy, the National Secondary School quiz is down to the final stage. I kid you not. Time flies. It is down to the final stage. I'm not sure if you're able to see properly the graphic on our screen. On our screen, in the event that you can't, we'll tell you that the finalists are the J.W. Fletcher Catholic Secondary School, St. Andrew Secondary School, also Grenville Secondary School, and Hillsborough Secondary School. The defending champs, by the way, is Bishop's College. And of course, the invitation is extended to you guys. Check out the debate, the quiz, and of course, quiz. All right, it's going to be taking place 9:30 on Friday. That too will be live streamed via our platform, Mikey Live. So make sure you hook it up and do yourself a favor. Watch this. You understand? You probably learn a thing or two from the youngsters. It'll be really good. Like, trust me, it's going to be good. So we're going to be going live as of 9:30 on Friday, right here on the Mikey Live platform. We got an update from the National Water and Sewage Authority regarding the situation that's happening there in PT Martinique. The National Water and Sewage Authority wishes to inform residents of PT Martinique that efforts for the complete restoration of the water supply are ongoing. Now, although the system is operational, they say it necessitates a complete recharge before distribution, and that is to the affected areas can commence. Now, in consideration of this, they say NAWASA advises that the system will resume operation as at 9 a.m. on Thursday, April 18. So a couple more hours and all will get water. They're just trying to fill up the business. They say they'd also like to apologize for any inconveniences that this may cause, and they say that they appreciate your patience and understanding as they work to ensuring a reliable water supply for all residents. Now, I hear some people complain sometimes that, oh, they take the water, they don't say nothing. Let me do yourself a favor. Check out NAWASA's Facebook page. They are very active there. Chances are that it might be posted there. They usually would send out notices to us to inform the public of those changes in water supply, whether it's a valve regulation, a broken main, or so. So if you have not heard from NAWASA, just like you go on social media and check out who's wearing what and what's going on, check out NAWASA's social media page and you would realize that they are very, very, very active on there to say, okay, there's thing. I see that they have just put out an updated schedule for the people out there in closure. They are also being regulated. Imagine that a closure under valve regulation and a closure is source of water and they are not under valve regulation. So you can imagine what it's like. I didn't even know that's something that's possible. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it is what it is. Again, I always say now, as I don't create water, they manage the resource. All right, so good. All yeah. So the next thing that we have to tell all you about, boy, Spice Mass. They are putting nice little things in place. You understand? To gear up for a bumper season 2024. Already you would have seen that some of the branches have launched. Right, Soleil, they launched on here. We had Uru, they launched on here. We had Lavish, they launched on here. And you get to see some of the costumes. Very interesting costumes, very interesting concepts and interpretation of the various aspects of our carnival, of our culture. And so things are coming into place. And so the Spice Mass, they're having a nice little event and they're inviting people. They say it's a night of mystique and excitement at the Masque Regale reveal party. It's a Regalia reveal party. All right, and they are saying that you can get to be the first to witness the unveiling of the Queen contestants for Spice Mass 2024. So it's an event, all right? It's going to be going down on April 26th, 2024, and that's going to be happening at the Radisson Crown Ballroom from 8 p.m. Your tickets, food included, only $100 EC. So they're inviting people to indulge in an evening of glamour and celebration, complete with live music by the incredible Jefferson Ramirez. So they're saying that this is going to be an unforgettable event and they hope that you don't miss it. And you can, of course, get your tickets at the regular ticket outlets and, of course, online at go2fet.com. You can get it physically at the Grenadian Optical, And they are sponsors and things. Better come and sponsor that business, boy. Sponsors, they are sponsors and things, So big up to the sponsors and things who are making sure that this thing happens. All right. As we try to add little things to the product, you know what I mean? So yeah, big up to the crew, the team, and the SMC. So importantly, some of you might have already started experiencing some little problems, coughing, sneezing, things like that. Right? What we can tell you is that there's a dust haze advisory that is out right now. A significant increase in Saharan dust concentration is expected to affect Grenada this evening, and that goes into tomorrow morning and may continue for the next couple of days. All right, the public, you should take precautionary measures, especially persons with respiratory issues. If you know you have respiratory issues, please be guided accordingly. All right, even for the mariners, people who are going out there at sea, your vision, like you will not be able to see too far ahead. So please exercise caution. You hear me? The dust haze is going to create an impediment. So please be guided accordingly. Now, the Met Office says that they will continue to monitor the weather and will provide updates as necessary. Okay? So people who know that you have respiratory problems, you probably would want to limit your outdoor activities or eliminate it altogether, yeah, until this whole thing passes. All right, when it does, of course, we will tell you about it so that, you could go outside and play with the dog and the cat and then roll up in the grass and things like that if you so you want to do it. And but for now, just know that, yeah, problems. What's my popcorn boy? Oh, you can't do me that on the program. You can't do me that. You see me doing program while I'm going on popcorn. You know, disturbing me, because that popcorn smelling good. Yeah, but anyway, let's leave that dog. Sital, what's going on, bro? Blessings to you. All right, we are moving on. So, how are we looking? Watching this real pace today. By the way, you know, I follow news from other parts of the world, not just Grenada. Some things I will share on the program, some things I won't, you know. But I realize our Derek Sylvester, you understand? He is involved in a lot of serious cases out there, you understand? Like in Belize, you understand? Some serious cases and things. Justice! Justice! Derek Sylvester today, in fact, there's a very controversial case involving a 63-year-old woman, I think. Or 63, yeah, something. So I'll give you all of the story tomorrow. I didn't get time to put the whole thing together. You understand? And today, he handed down his judgment. You understand? You know, I just like to see how our own people just doing things out there. You understand? I was reading a news story and I said, oh, I saw on the thing he was saying that the Justice Derek Sylvester is expected to hand down his judgment. So I said, Jesus! You understand? Put a handle on it, put some respect on it. Justice, you know that. You know? So I will put that story together and share with you tomorrow, God's willing. You understand? Yeah, I started working on it, but I didn't finish it. Yeah, I started to find a way to localize the business. You understand? It's just good. Don't you feel proud when you see your own people, like your own people thriving, like they're making it out there, man? The only thing is, we have a thing about us that only when people go out, we appreciate them. You understand? But when they're here, we see them as a threat. So you could achieve as much as you want out there, 473 to the wall. When you come back here, or if you live in here, and you're making the same strides, some people will try their best to clip your wings. Yeah, to clip your wings. They don't want to see you do good, or they don't want to see you do better than them. So it's problems for you. You don't know them from Adams, and they're making it their duty to make life hard for you. But travel and continue to do well. 473 to the wall. I know him, man. You know, I remember we went to the same school. You understand? When he was in Form 1, I was in Form 5. Yeah, that time, you know, we went to a sports together. We were sitting right next to each other. You know what I mean? You know, ting. But let they come here and do good. What you playing? Since he get work, you want to play like in modern people. When he used to go to school, one shoe for the whole term. He didn't use some money for a break. His friends and them used to ask for things to eat. You understand? If I lie, I lie. But you know I don't lie in the business. That's how it is. That's how we stay as a people. But anyway, let me leave that talk. We ain't come here for that. I'll make sure to share the business. We move in. So the next thing that I have to tell you about, the head of the agronomy division of the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands and Forestry and Marine Resources, Addison Haynes, who, by the way, was my teacher at the Happy Hill Secondary School. She taught integrated science when I was there. She has given the assurance that the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources will continue to safeguard the preservation of traditional seeds and plants adaptable to Grenada's climatic conditions. Now, Ms. Haynes was also part of the delegation who recently visited Cuba, during which 2 agreements on agricultural development were signed between Grenada and Cuba. You know, according to Ms. Haynes, seed and plant preservation is an integral part of sustainable agricultural practices.
For any country to build any form of sustainable food system, it is important that you promote or the country promote the use of local planting material, local seeds. You would not be able to build that sustainable food system with a high dependency on hybrid materials or imported material. So as is included in the bilateral agreement, one of the first areas is the development of planting material. And that planting material there, it's our local planting material. Local corn, our local yam, our local ground provision, all of it. And there's another area within the agreement that speaks to the development of organoponics. And organoponics is simply production of food in urban areas using sustainable techniques, so alternative options for pesticides and for chemical fertilizers. So using it's all organic, all sustainable, all agroecological. And that includes, because me being a past student of Cuba, organoponics includes also learning of ways and means to preserve and techniques to harvest seeds from some of the common vegetables that we consume. So harvesting, when is the right time to harvest the seeds from the tomatoes, the lettuce, etc. It's not a common practice that we do, but it can be done once learned, and then we can continue to preserve these seeds in different ways, simple ways, like just having it refrigerated, as well as storing it in jars or paper bag, but learning the different techniques in which we can preserve it. So yes, as I mentioned earlier, the policy is to promote sustainable agriculture, and that's one aspect of it, preserving our local indigenous crops.
And we must have they say if you don't know where you're going, if you don't know where you come from, you can't know where you're going. And we must have appreciation for that kind of information, understanding the plants, the crops, and so on that are, that make us who we are, that is critical towards food security. And so I thought that was a very interesting story to share. Of course, our commitment this year is on agriculture as a primary focus. When we tell you that a lot of our stories will be focused on agriculture, of course, that's what we mean. We want to make sure that we have an agricultural story probably once or twice or three times per week. We're still lagging behind, but we'll catch up. You know what I mean? When this lady, and another story, when this lady was teaching us in Habil Secondary School, she came in young, fresh, and green. I never would have imagined that she was going to elevate herself so quickly to the current position that she holds. And that is the importance of never stopping and just settling for what's happening right now. She never stopped, and here she's moved from a teacher, and look at this, and I'm just so proud of her. I give that woman a real trouble, so to see her in that position, it warms my heart. Quickly, we want to transition over to concerns that people were asking. What's the update on the Bailey Bridge? That's right by Bonnet in Saint Mark. Well, for persons who traverse that area, also you realize it's been a while that the bridge seems to be closed off or under construction, or whatever it is. It's a Senator, right? Quince Britton. He is providing an update on this.
Behind me is a village called Bonnet, right? And what we're seeing happening behind me is we are going to be constructing a new bridge, a bridge that will be of dual carriage, meaning two vehicles are able to traverse at the same time, together with two pedestrian walk on either side of the bridge. It's supposed to be 29 feet wide by 60 feet long. This serves as an integral part in connecting the community of Bonnet to Victoria, as well as it serves as an integral diversion for traffic within, anytime you have any activity in Victoria and you decide to reroute traffic, it serves as an integral part as well for the community and the motoring public by extension.
Okay. So in order to get to the point of constructing the bridge, we have to create a bypass road, if that's what it's called, for pedestrians.
Yeah, most definitely. And that, as we see in behind me, that is what been done at this point in time before they dismantle the bridge that is just right behind my back. Higher up, you see that they are in the process of constructing a temporary bypass because we find that it was necessary to do that, because in that community you have quite a number of villagers, plus you have two schools, primary school and pre-primary school. There was this school for special education as well, but they're temporarily relocated because another project of doing a renovation or improvement of their facility as well. So they're temporarily relocated from that area. But in terms of numbers with students, you have well over 300 students traversing here on a daily basis. So we saw it necessary to do a temporary bridge while the construction of the new bridge is taking place. It's a little bit delayed. We had some issues and a lot of challenges that we needed to get sorted before we can proceed of dismantling the what we call the Bailey's Bridge that is currently there. All right, so work is moving smoothly ahead, and I just want to encourage the villagers to be as cooperative. Be patient. We will have some discomfort in the process. It's not going to take forever.
Thank you very much, sir. All right. Okay, so I see that there's a time for us to take a little break, so that's what we're going to do right now. Thank you. And then when we come back, we have your favorite, the National Report, and of course, we'll also have the weather. So stay right there, family. We shall be back.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love. Like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
In recognition of our nation's independence, we're celebrating the journey to 50 with an exclusive car insurance offer. If you are 50 years and over or turning 50 in 2024, our 50-plus car insurance is perfect for you. It's loaded with free benefits like loss of use, special perils, and windscreen cover up to $2,500. Getting to 50 is filled with ups and downs. Let's celebrate these moments together and look forward to 50 more. Call Beacon Insurance at 440-4447 or log on to beacongrenada.com to get a free quote today. Special conditions apply.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Excuse me, miss. What's that ding-ding noise?
Oh, that's customers collecting points from a frequent shopper program.
Okay.
Each time you shop with your frequent shopper card, you earn points, which can be redeemed for future discounts on purchases. Seems like you don't have one.
Nope.
You can sign up today and start collecting your points.
Anywhere at any time and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
Pick your daily reward from the Quartz Ready Cash Money Tree. Every customer is a winner with every loan of $3,000 or more from Quartz Ready Cash. Plus, you get to enter to win a weekend for two at Sandals. No deposit, no collateral needed. All you need is your ID, proof of address, payslip, job letter, and 2 references. Visit your nearest Quartz or Ready Cash location today or apply online at www.quartz.com. Get more for 2024 with Quartz Ready Cash. We are ready when you are. Conditions apply.
See this? This is water. Essential, irreplaceable. An average person uses 35 gallons of water daily, but sometimes we take it for granted. But what if, like during a hurricane, this faucet runs dry? That's why every household needs a water storage system. Imagine 3 days worth of water supply, always ready for emergency. And when you run low, nature's got your back. You can capture rainwater for use. And that's how you use nature's gift in a smart, sustainable way. So when service gets interrupted, you're not. Until our next flash of Nawasa wisdom, know your household needs and store a minimum of 3 days water supply. Stay water wise and see you next time.
This advertisement is in a series showcasing Nawasa's operations. Stay tuned for more in-depth insights into our services and initiatives.
Plug into Digicel Plus and get even more entertainment with Disney Plus included. The best of Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, and National Geographic all in one place. Whenever you want, plug into Plus to enjoy Disney Plus and much more with a home fiber bundle. Sign up today. Digicel Plus.
Infinite Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com.
is the GIS Evening Report for Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. I am Chrisanne Mitchell. In the headlines, Grenada seeks assistance to implement advanced renewable energy initiatives. Details to this story and more after the break.
Carnival, Maroon and String Band Music Festival 2024, April 26th to the 28th. Coming together to preserve and showcase our culture is who we are. Friday the 26th, Belmont at the Chapel. Early morning libation, 3 p.m. Saraka, 7 p.m. the official opening ceremony and cultural evening. Saturday from 10 a.m. Hillsborough Square. It's Strings in the City. Then at 8 p.m. we move to the Botanical Gardens for cultural explosion with local and regional performances featuring Touch, the band. Admission $60. Then on Sunday, it's the grand finale, Paradise Beach. From 12 noon, musical entertainment. And from 4 p.m., Paradise Beach Friends, cultural entertainment and live music. Admission $20. Come along to dance the quadrille and big drum on Paradise Beach every Sunday after the launch until the festival ends. Carnival, Maroon and String Band Music Festival 2024, April 26th to the 28th.
Welcome back. Grenada is appealing for assistance in technological solutions to aid small island developing states like ours to implement advanced renewable energy initiatives and resilient infrastructure upgrades in the face of climate impacts. The call was issued by Minister for Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, Honorable Karine James, who is presently attending the 14th session of the International Renewable Energy Agency IRENA Assembly in Abu Dhabi. The high-level international gathering commenced on Tuesday, April 16th and will continue until the 18th of April 2024. This session will particularly emphasize the theme Outcome of COP28, Infrastructure, Policies and Skills for Tripling Renewables and Accelerating Energy Transition. During her address to the Assembly, Minister James outlined Grenada's comprehensive strategy for energy transformation, aiming to achieve a 40% renewable energy share by 2030.
This ambitious target continues to be supported by the review and drafting of a dynamic policy framework that includes but not limited to a powering EV policy and RE Act, national energy policy, a comprehensive microgrid policy, among others. Currently, we have the commissioning of a 600 kilowatt solar PV plant with battery storage on one of our sister islands, and we continue to make preparations to undertake exploratory drilling for geothermal 15 megawatts baseload capacity project. Our focus extends beyond electricity to encompass sustainable transport and industry, promoting e-mobility and integrating alternative ozone-friendly fuel sources.
Acknowledging the challenges encountered on Grenada's journey towards renewable energy, Minister James appealed to international agencies for support.
That includes financial constraints, technical limitations, and the urgent need for capacity building. As we look to the future, particularly towards the 4th conference for states in Antigua next month, it is imperative that we as elected government and my prime ministers will also say big ocean states collectively advocate for enhanced access to climate finance. We must push for the establishment of a financial mechanism specifically designed for states, enabling us to transcend the barriers of high debt burdens, aging infrastructure, and limited fiscal space.
Minister James also underscored the importance of technological assistance for small island developing states in advancing renewable energy solutions.
Technological assistance, facilitating technology transfer and support for local innovation to help states implement advanced RE solutions and infrastructure upgrades that are resilient to climate impacts. Capacity building, expanding programs to build local expertise in RE planning, implementation, and maintenance, ensuring that states can sustain these initiatives independently. We would also like to see more support given for the development of our policy frameworks, inclusive participation, and of course long-term partnership commitments by establishing long-term partnerships to go beyond short-term project cycles, providing sustained support and adaptation to changing circumstances and needs in cities.
Grenada's call for support echoes the urgent need for collaborative efforts in achieving global energy sustainability goals, especially in vulnerable regions like small island states. Minister for Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources, Honorable Lennox Andrews, along with Cuba's Agriculture Minister, Honorable Perez Brito, and Food Industry Minister, Honorable Alberto Lopez, have inked memoranda of understanding aimed at enhancing Grenada's food production. These agreements were formalized during a recent technical visit to Cuba, with two distinct agreements focusing on agriculture and fisheries, aquaculture, respectively. Under the agriculture agreement, various initiatives were outlined, including the exchange of experiences with producers, training programs for horticultural, seed and grain production, technical support for fruit, vegetable and related crop production, as well as advancements in artificial insemination techniques for sheep and goats. Under the fisheries agreement, both countries have committed to collaborative efforts such as consultancy services, training programs, and technological exchanges to bolster the fisheries and aquaculture sectors. Minister Lennox Andrews elaborated on this during a press briefing held on Tuesday.
We would focus on technical exchange, specifically for deep sea marine fishing. And as regards agriculture, our cooperation will involve a number of different areas. So there will be technical exchange on tilapia and clarias farming in freshwater environment. There will also be technical exchange on what is referred to as white-leg shrimps, shrimp farming. And we will also seek to determine the possibilities of developing the production of non-conventional and low-cost fish feed, generally referred to as silage. And fundamentally, we are going to cooperate in the preparation of a strategic management plan for the development of the aquaculture sector or subsector in both countries.
Head of Agronomy in the Ministry of Agriculture, Alison Haynes, who was also part of the Grenada delegation in Cuba, emphasizes that the agreements underscore the importance of sustainable practices and the protection of Grenada's biodiversity.
Our policy is to promote sustainable development of agriculture, to promote biodiversity, and so the agreements that were signed, it was signed and it's related to the entire agriculture sector. And within the agreement, it speaks specifically to promotion of sustainable agriculture. It speaks to protection of the environment, agroecological farming, and it only, as it relates to the direct intervention with aquaculture, it only seeks to introduce additional species to Grenada. So not only the tilapia, but the clarias, as the minister mentioned, which is a type of catfish, and some other species. So it encourages biodiversity in that area.
The agreements have a duration of 5 years and can be extended upon mutual agreement by both parties. Stay with us. We will be back after this message.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP. Make us all VIPs. Take your vaccine, get immunized and protected. Kids, let's build our immunity to have a healthier society. I'm vaccinated. I'm immunized and I'm protected. Get vaccinated. For we the children's future, protect the spices together. Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Welcome back. Education Minister Senator the Honorable David Andrews says there will be an increase in the number of schools and students to benefit from the Cuba-Grenada agreement to teach Spanish at the primary level. He said so far Spanish is being taught at 10 schools and an additional 10 will be introduced to the foreign language. Minister Andrews is optimistic that the collaboration with Cuba will ensure there is consistency in the program. During a press conference on Tuesday, he gave an update on a recent trip to Cuba and some of the benefits the education sector will enjoy.
We have started introducing Spanish in primary schools. So last year we did a certain number. This year we've introduced it to a further 10 schools. So there'll be over 20 schools, just over 20 schools now doing Spanish as a second language at the primary level. But of course, sustainability is always an issue. So cooperation with Cuba in an area like that will certainly benefit us well. And that was one of the areas that we have in the Memorandum of Understanding.
Minister Andrew also spoke of benefits to be derived from a literacy program to be implemented for young people and adults.
That's a proven literacy program that works with adults. If my memory serves well, I think it was once used in Grenada, probably during the revolution. And it's been used in other parts of the world to raise the level of literacy in adult populations. And so the Yes I Can program is one of those areas for cooperation, and we are actively pursuing that even at the ministry, setting up the infrastructure to begin to get the technical advice and guidance from some of the experts who cooperate there to see that come to fruition.
The National Water and Sewerage Authority, NWASA, has encountered an unexpected delay in the completion of its tank dome repair project at its Concord and Mount Pleasant water treatment plants. Originally slated for completion by the end of March, the project has experienced unavoidable setbacks, necessitating an extension of the completion timeline. More in this report.
The authority embarked on this significant initiative to replace the domes or covers for the water storage tanks at Concord and Mount Pleasant due to signs of structural failure, which indicated an imminent risk to the integrity of the tanks. The current focus of the project is on removing the compromised domes and ensuring the structural integrity of the tanks to prevent any potential collapse. Engineer Todd Labari explains.
That is mainly due to the extent to which these roofs need stabilizing before we could operate. There is significant propping that was not originally catered for in the scope that has to be done for the inside of these tanks. So the original timeline for the completion of this project was the end of March. What we are looking at is an additional 5 weeks on the entire project, which would bring us somewhere close to the middle of May thereabout, I should say.
The extended timeline raises concerns about the impact on customers. With the rainy season just around the corner, the completion of this project is crucial to prevent disruptions in water supply during adverse weather conditions.
The intention is to get this project completed during the dry season because as we had mentioned in our previous update, once these tanks are out of commission, if for some reason we have adverse weather conditions, these tanks and the plant has to shut down, there would be no supply of potable water during those periods. Yeah, so we're trying to get it done. It's a very time-sensitive operation as well. So we're looking to get these done before the middle of May.
NWASA urges customers to prioritize water storage during this period to mitigate potential interruptions, especially during peak demand. Despite efforts to minimize disruptions, active storage will ensure a steady water supply in unforeseen circumstances.
There is a need for you to actively have storage during this time. NWASA will do all within its capacity to ensure that you have a continuous supply of drinking water. But your supply is needed for 2 reasons. One, based on the demand, particularly with Concord during the day, that peak demand may exceed the capacity of the plant, and as such, there would be some shortfalls that customers in high elevations may experience, intermittent interruptions of the supply, and as such this is where your storage would come in, particularly during times such as midday, early morning, when most persons are using water, and also persons in close proximity to the Concord plant itself. So you have to have active storage for those reasons.
Finally, 4 secondary schools will vie for the coveted championship title of the annual Grenada Food and Nutrition Council's Nutrition Quiz, scheduled for Friday, April 19th. The finalists, J.W. Fletcher Catholic Secondary School, St. Andrews Secondary School, Grenville Secondary School, and Hillsborough Secondary School will compete to dethrone defending champions, Bishop's College. The national quiz is based on the school's food, nutrition, and health curriculum and includes questions on kitchen and kitchen safety, nutrition, nutritional status, diet and health, food and food science, among others. 7 schools competed in the preliminary round of competition. The National Nutrition Quiz will be held at the Grenada Youth Center at 9:30 a.m. and will be broadcast live on the GIS channel and social media platforms. This concludes the GIS Evening Report for Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. I am Chris and Mitchell, saying thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much, Chrisanne, and the rest of the GIS news team. We are saying thank you very, very much. All right. Just going back to the last story regarding storage, I think by now everybody should understand the importance of having adequate water storage in the event of any outage, whether it is caused by a natural disaster, it is caused by a broken main or whatever it is. Water is essential, and so you have to be prepared. Here's now the weather forecast as submitted by the Met Office. We can tell you that the weather is expected to be generally fair, breezy, and hazy. Tonight's minimum temperature 26.5 degrees Celsius, winds easterly to southeasterly at 12 to 22 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in easterly to southeasterly swells, and a small craft advisory remains in effect. Heading over to Thursday, we can tell you that the weather is expected to be generally fair and hazy, becoming partly cloudy at times overnight with brief isolated showers. The warning for tomorrow will be moderate haze. Tonight's minimum temperature 31.5 degrees Celsius and a minimum 26.5 degrees Celsius. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate with waves 5 to 7 feet in easterly to southeasterly swells, and a small craft advisory also remains in effect for tomorrow, Thursday. So before we go, we would like to say hello to the people who are currently chatting on YouTube: Catherine, Hillary, and Maria Olive. We've also got Suzanne and my mom. How are you? And Keith and Laverne and everybody who's there, probably not saying anything, but you're there. Arthur, Marcel, hello to you as well. Jennifer, who's always there as well. So everyone who's usually on YouTube, watching on your screen, your big screen, your computer, so hello to you. Likewise, hello to the folks who are on Facebook. First off, we have to say to the team, the sharing committee, Java, and the team, thank you for so doing. Blessings to you guys. Angel, Jacinta, Bermuda, Claire, Barbara, Joseph, Diana, Sherman, how are you? Adonna, Angel, Michelle, Avril. Oh Lord, Joseph. I just love to hear you guys complain about that. Oh gosh. Yvonne, listen, I miss you guys complaining about that so much. Like, it gives me a good laugh. Yvonne and everyone else, hello and God bless you. We're taking a break for the rest of the night. Go rest yourself, and we come back in one piece tomorrow, God's willing. Same time, same place. All right, guys, don't forget to share the program, giving other people a chance to view the program. So if you have not shared, just one person. Yvonne, did you share? Just one person. If you have not shared, I want to encourage you right now. There's somebody who didn't share. You're hearing my voice right now. Please go ahead and share the program. All right. You have not shared, go ahead and share. And if you did, share again.
Yeah, share again. Angel, did you share? Java, did you share? Diana? Oh yeah, Java must share. Jacinta, somebody. Bermuda, did you share? Somebody hearing my voice right now, I want to encourage you to go ahead and share the program. Songani shared. I see Adonna shared 14 minutes ago. Alana shared. Aldridge, Veronica shared as well. I'll tell you all, he tells me who shared. Okay, Angel say I always shares. I always share. Bermuda, did you? Let me see. Okay. Anyway, guys, take care of yourselves, all right? Have some rest and may God bless you and the family. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, Ja! No! Later.